Hello, Libra. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Libra. Have decisions. You are at a critical decision point in your life. Making a clear and confident choice will lead to positive outcomes. On the bottom is communication. Open and honest communication is flowing between you and others. You express your thoughts and feelings clearly. All right, let's get the graffiti cards. I'm going to get 3 of these. Messages for Libra. Have homelessness. There's no place like home. Feeling lost and hopeless. Kicked out. Thrown to the curb. Distorted messages. Scrambled words. Misleading. Stuck energy. Twisted messages. And train rod. Been around. Sexual conquest. Runaway lover. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Likes to smash. On the bottom is toxic love. Strong highs and intense lows. It looks like someone's getting kicked out. Could be due to cheating, which when I've done the pre-shuffle, on the bottom here is the devil of this deck. And on the bottom of this deck is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So that was kind of indicating to me that that might be the case. Could have something to do with some sort of messages, finding some sort of messages. Either kicking someone out or being kicked out. Let's get the Twisted Oracle. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Libra. I need to take massive regrets. Well, that fell out. Massive regrets. Ghosted. Off and on. Hot and cold. Detached. That's spelled wrong. Divine Feminine. So you could be the feminine energy or dealing with a feminine energy. On the bottom is running. See, this is what I was getting from this card. Toxic love, strong highs and intense lows. So I feel like it could be toxic in the sense of this is a makeup breakup situation. This could be a situation where it's like can't live with them, can't live without them. Looks like someone may have gave the other a second chance and may be regretting that. Let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. So we're going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Libra. I have the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy, 2 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. I strongly feel like this is a situation where someone has gave the other a second chance. And I do feel like the other person is a player energy. It's showing up with like a lot of like giving up, massive regrets. This seems to me like whoever's dealing with this was hoping for change or giving, in regards to what the other was saying, giving them a benefit of the doubt, but someone is finding that there is no change in this person. Saying giving up, things aren't moving forward, saying there is this is either refusing to see or not seeing something. It seems more like refusing to see. But the energy feels to me like this is someone going back into this, knowing that this was a possibility, but kind of just like crossing their fingers that it wouldn't happen again. But it's saying with massive regrets that either someone knows that something is going on or things just haven't changed. Chariot in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. King of Coin in reverse. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this is also, it is husband, father energy. It is in reverse, but it's also a lack of commitment or stability. Magician, Page of Cups. I just feel like this regret is from giving someone another chance. Someone is regretting giving someone another chance. If this hasn't already ended, then someone is seeing an ending on the horizon. King of Coin in reverse, the Magician, Page of Cups. The Chariot, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. This could also be a situation where someone gave in to the other. This is indicating an apology. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's saying giving up. But this is an apology. I feel like this is more about giving in. Taking action to get the truth, or the truth is not seen. But it also is talking about decisions over here. This could be saying someone hasn't made a decision yet because they haven't received clarity or hasn't gotten clarity. What I feel like, though, is someone is seeing red flags that they've already seen before, like previous. This definitely feels like to me like an I should have known better top situation. Tell me about the overall energy for Libra. Overload, yep. See, we have the Chariot in reverse, and then we have the Chariot upright. So this is moving forward. Excuse me, moving forward with something that wasn't moving forward before. So this is like either continuing on with something that shouldn't been continued on, or feeling like it's a bad idea but moving forward with it anyway. Feeling burdens from that. Libation, donation, pray, religion. This looks to me like someone's waiting on clarity before taking action. This is telling me that someone is suspicious of the other. I feel like it feels like to me someone knows something even though they don't have clarity on it. Yeah, fraught. This feels like there was some sort of fear here of letting go of something to do with this person. And that's why I feel like whoever's dealing with this gave this person another chance. Because I feel like someone went back into this feeling like more than likely whatever happened before would happen again. But there was still some sort of attachment here with this person. I feel like that if this happens again, that which it seems like this person's a player, they're a cheater. I feel like if this happens again, that the one dealing with this is going to end it. because they see no change. So tell me about the situation for Libra. Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. On the bottom is the King of Cups in reverse. A lot of kings showing up. Get some more here. Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, King of Swords. Six of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Fool in reverse. Lack of clarity within the commitment. This Chariot and this Six of Swords can also be about moving. This could be that someone moved out and then moved back in. What about the Six of Swords in reverse? Queen of Swords in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Yeah. Two of Cups. Death. Knight of Coin in reverse. The broken promises. False promises. Someone's not taking a risk. I feel like this is like I was saying. If this happens again, it's talking a lot about this person coming back. Really, it's talking about this person coming back and literally doing the same thing over again. There's no change here. It's indicating like someone is going to end this. There's already suspicion here. There's red flags. There's some kind of knowing here. But it's saying that the one who's dealing with this is not ending things until there's clarity. For whatever reason, I'm feeling this attachment. There's a bit of a struggle for the one dealing with this in letting the other go. It's something about that person. I feel, I mean, you could have kids with this person. That could be the reason. But this could also be a situation that there's grief or there was hope for this person that the one dealing with this thought there could have been. Seeing something in this person that may not really be there. That could be what the one dealing with this is holding on to. Because the way I'm feeling in regards to other persons, they're just a straight up player. If they're going to get the opportunity, they're going to take it. Tell me about the situation for Libra. Accident. See, there could have been something happened here or something triggered the event of this person returning or something happening where the one dealing with this accepted the other back. Good news. Encouragement, miracle, surprise. This Queen of Swords in reverse is telling me that someone isn't seeing things clearly in regards to the commitment. I really feel like whatever the good news is, it's either temporary good news or what it's saying is good news is not really good news. I need to get another card for that. Collaboration, backup, unity, enhancement. The reason for the return was because either the one dealing with this like needed, there was a reason. Either there was something going on here that the one dealing with this needed the other to return, or there was something the other needed from the one dealing with this, and they gave in and allowed this person to return. I feel like from the moment this person returned, there was a pit in the one dealing with this' stomach because they knew that this was not going to end well. I feel like from the moment this person returned. Tell me about good news. Curse. Yeah, see? Good news, and then we have curse. Hate, catastrophe, misfortune. Yeah. So this is like, it's saying exactly what I'm saying about it not turning out well, or what should have been a good situation is not going to turn out well. And it's about this person returning. It's like the one dealing with this is not listening to, or didn't listen to their better judgment. But I'm also feeling like they didn't listen to their better judgment on purpose, because there was a need behind this person coming back. But I feel like there's instant regret and nothing has changed. I feel like someone's going back into this knowing it's just going to end. Probably quicker than expected, because um, the one dealing with this can see things more clearly now. In regards to all the things this person tries to hide and things like that, they've already been through this once. So tell me about the outcome for Libra. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse. Yep. Hanged Man, feeling stuck. I don't think the one who's dealing with this necessarily wants this person back. It's giving the energy like the one dealing with this gave in to the other against their better judgment. Because this is what I was talking about. Someone's feeling guarded about the relationship ending, releasing something or someone. This is like um, someone going into something knowing it's going to end. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse. Notice how both of these women have their hand on their head, like out of stress or frustration. Knight of Wands in reverse. That's that player energy. Seven of Cups. Four Cups in reverse. Let me get some more. Knight of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups. Four Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Two of Wands. That's what this is saying. The one who's dealing with this is feeling guarded. They're feeling guarded. They feel like this is going to end because they don't feel like the other person has changed. Trying to healing the situation. That's talking about this person coming back. But feeling guarded. feeling guarded because they feel like the one dealing with this feels like the other is going to present them with illusions or confusion. The one dealing with this is worried that the other is going to do the same thing, and that's exactly what's going to happen. And ultimately, the outcome is showing the other is going to say, I can't do this. We just need to go our separate ways. It is going to end. Because, and the reason for that is because there may have been a separation, someone may have left, but there was no work done to change anything. The person came back the exact same person they were when they left. So, tell me about the outcome for Libra. Fully embarrassed, gossip, unwilling. See, the one who's dealing with this knows that the other has not changed. Perseverance. Yep. See, this is talking about trying to work on the relationship. But I feel like in regards to when this relationship ended before, whatever feelings left, whenever that person left, all those feelings come right back for the one who's dealing with this as soon as this person come back. That there was just no change, but still trying to persevere in regards to the relationship. Marriage, that's commitment. Says sweet love, couple, dependency. Oh, dependency. I'm telling you, it's talking about this here. One or the other needed the other for something. And that's why this came back together. And I strongly feel like maybe the one who left convinced the other to allow them to come back. Because I feel like the one dealing with this gave in to this against, I keep wanting to say against their better judgment. I keep wanting me to add that in. Let me see what this marriage is. Tell me about marriage. Because this is talking about ending the relationship. Like, this isn't working. We need to go our separate ways. Marriage. Readiness. Preparation, prompt arrangement. Preparing to end things in the commitment. Yep. Could be a marriage or it could be a long-term commitment. Tell me about the advice for Libra. Do I need to take the Ten of Wands? Is it upright? Okay, so the Ten of Wands. The Tower in reverse. Scorpio energy. And Six of Swords in reverse. We've had the Chariot. We've had two Chariots come out. We've had the Six of Swords in reverse come out twice. Feeling... the advice is saying someone is feeling burdened about allowing someone to come back in the past. So it's really going back to full circle, back to the overall energy. Ten of Wands, the Tower in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse. Yep, coming in, feeling burdened about someone coming in out of separation. Nine of Swords, worried about the past, worried about what happened in the past is going to happen now. Six of Cups. Yeah, this is regret about allowing someone to come back. Four of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords, Six of Cups. Nine of Coin in reverse. Yep. Page of Swords in reverse. And Six of Wands. This is feeling burdened about someone returning. Yeah, worried about being lied to. There's regret here. There's recognition, having regret about going back to the past. The advice pretty much is saying, if you haven't done this already, if this hasn't happened yet, it's saying you're going to regret this. Or the advice is saying, by giving in to what you want, by not listening to your intuition or overriding your intuition, it's just saying there's going to be regret. The advice is pretty much saying, if it doesn't feel right, then it's probably not. Tell me about the advice for Libra. Right, mystery. This is talking about possibly that you didn't, whoever is dealing with this didn't see this coming, but now you know. Or not knowing what to expect when someone returned. But I feel like if that's the case, it didn't take long to figure it out. Blind. Yeah, refusing to see. See, this is talking about someone being worried about this person coming back and telling lies and doing things behind their back. And coach, advice, obedience, knowledge. Once I'm hearing once bitten, twice shy. To me, this is just saying, yeah, there were cues to let you know that this wasn't a good idea going into this. And if you have already been through this, it's saying, okay, you've experienced this, you've repeated this cycle, but now you've learned the lesson. It's saying, now you know. Now you know, if you ever come across this situation again, you know to listen to yourself. That if it doesn't feel right, then it probably isn't. Trust your body. Your body tells you everything you need to know. And don't doubt that. And especially if this is a situation where, like, there was some sort of need for one or the other to come back, that's not, if this is just going to end up in failure and someone knows that, then whatever is going on here isn't that important. Because it's just, by allowing this person to come back, it's just causing more stress, more burdens. It's just not worth it in the long run. All right, let's get the closing messages. Messages for Libra. You have pursuits to consider. Says you exhibit adaptability, ambition, and a persuasive demeanor in the future. Be open to making concessions when necessary to foster harmony and achieve a more harmonious equilibrium in your life. Establish attainable goals. Straddle the line between the desire for efficiency and the importance of doing things correctly. This is your moment to stand out brightly. Never lament the experiences that brought a smile to your face. At the bottom it says, never regret anything that made you smile. Mark Twain. All right. Last oracle's messages for Libra. Have better boundaries, communication. Creating boundaries requires self love and discipline. It's not about you shutting people out or being unkind. It's about you telling them you care enough about yourself to create boundaries that are for your highest good. Clear communication is needed to keep your boundaries intact. On the bottom is love redefined, romance. Cupid has entered your heart and has wakened you to love and romance, but this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created opportunity for a new chapter with possibilities to cultivate healthy relationships. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.